Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Shaunneka and today's yoga flow is going to be a slow one. So this is a great class to do if you just want to unwind or just release the day, and it is slow so that we can focus on our breathing, on our breath, and really taking the time to be in the pose and noticing the sensations that come up for us and really enjoying those sensations. Sometimes in a practice we move from pose and don't really have the opportunity to kind of steep and stay in a posture and really absorb all of the benefits that it can give for us. So for this practice, you will not need any props, and we will go ahead and get started in a forward fold. So let's go ahead and bring our feet about hips width distance, bringing our toes in and our heels out. Bringing your hands behind your low back, interlace your fingers, reach your knuckles towards the backs of your heels, lift up through the chest, inhale here. And on the exhale, dive the chest forward. You can leave the wrists on the low back or lift it up overhead. Taking nice deep breaths here. Playing with dropping the shoulders and then drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Nodding the head yes and no. Thinking about bending the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades together and reaching the knuckles and the arms and the palms up further. Nice deep breaths here. Slight bend in the knee. Let's go ahead and release the knuckles, the palms back onto the low back. Release the grip and spider your fingertips in front of you. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Again, gather in and up. Inhale. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift this time. You're going to walk all 10 fingertips over to the left foot. Spider your right fingertips as far away as you can reach them. So really, really reaching far, far away. And you're going to send your right hip away from the right fingertips. So you should be feeling a nice side body stretch to the right side. Always coming back to the breath. Let's go ahead and release that and walk all 10 fingertips over to the right this time. So you're going to spider your left fingertips and really reach them far, far, far. And then send your left hip. So you're moving your left hip away from the right. Sorry, your left hip away from the left fingertips. So you're feeling a nice stretch through the left side body this time. Let's come back to center, plant the palms. Inhale, let's flush that out. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, side out and fold. One more inhale to lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your heels in and your toes out this time. You're going to take your right hand just above the right knee. You're going to push the right knee away and look up. So really, really push, 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 push. You can sway. Gently release. Bring the right hand back to the mat. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So keep the knees generously bent. And you're going to take the left hand just above the left knee, push away, and open up the chest. Again, you can sway from side to side. Trying to make the space between your shoulder and your ear nice and long. Let's go ahead now and bring the right hand back to the top of the right knee. So both hands are on the knees. Inhale, bring the breath all the way up into the chest, right underneath the armpits. Inhale. And on your exhale, release. Bend the knees. You can sway from side to side here again. Inhale, gather up. And exhale, push away on the left knee, drop the right shoulder, look over the left. Inhale through center. And exhale, drop the left shoulder, look over the right. Inhale back through center. And exhale, toes in, heels out, plant the palms and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk all 10 fingertips to the top of the mat so that your left foot is pointing forward, and bring your right toes in just a little bit so like you're walking on train tracks for pyramid. Inhale again, halfway lift. Elongate through the back, out through the crown of the head, and exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Come forward, come up high into your right tippy toes, bend your left knee, plant your palms, and step back. Three-legged downward dog. So lift that left leg right away, bend the knee, and open up the hip. Nice slow and controlled movements. Reaching up through that knee for 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bring the left knee down and step the left foot in between the palms. Bring the right knee to the mat. Inhale, arms up. Nice deep breaths. Slight tuck of the tailbone here. Just feel a nice opening in the right hip flexor. We're going to go ahead and tuck the right toes under, come up into your high lunge. So inhale, reach up, find length. And exhale, sweep the hands back. Inhale up. And exhale to sweep. Nice active right leg, nice and strong. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come up. Find your lunge. And you're just going to bring your back foot in at a 45 so that you're in your warrior 2. Interlace your hands behind your low back again. Inhale, reach up through the chest. Reach the knuckles towards the back of your knee. Inhale. And exhale, dive forward, humble warrior. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Release the grip. Bring the hands to the mat. Frame that foot. Step back with the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way to the belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, shoulders away from the ears and down the back. Let's go ahead and hug the shoulder blades together. Kiss the elbows. Hover the palms. Press the toes into the mat. Go ahead and interlace your hands behind your low back again. Push through your toes. Tuck your tailbone under. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. Lift your chest. Lift your gaze. Lift your legs. Remembering the breath. Release the grip. Just reach your fingers. Lift, 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 lift for 3, 2, and 1. Gently lower. Bring your hands by your ribs. Push into the floor. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Let's go ahead and just tiptoe our feet back to the top of the mat. Let your head hang heavy. Drape the belly on top of the thighs. You can sway from side to side. Plant the palms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. One more inhale, halfway lift. This time you're stepping the left foot back, finding that pyramid pose. Inhale. And exhale, fold over that right leg. Drawing your right hip back and your left hip forward to square off the hips. Coming back to the breath. Inhale, lift the gaze, plant the palm, and step back three-legged downward dog. So inhale, that right leg goes all the way up, bend the knee, and open up the hip. Nice deep breaths. Next exhale, let's bring that right knee down and step the right foot in between the palms. Bring the left knee to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Let's go ahead and tuck the left toes under, coming up to your high lunge. Inhale, find length. Nice strong left leg. And exhale to sweep. Inhale to reach up. And exhale to sweep. Inhale. Ride the breath. Two more. Last one. Let's inhale the arms up and simply bring that left foot at a 45. So we're finding ourselves in that warrior one. Inhale to find length. Exhale, sweep the hands behind you. Interlace your fingers, but take the awkward grip. So the one that feels awkward, the one you didn't do on the other side. Reach your fingers, your knuckles towards the backs of your knees. Inhale. And exhale, dive in for humble warrior. Make sure you're not sticking out your sit bones. Tuck it under. Let's inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, release the hands next to the feet. Step back. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, this time chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Let's inhale, round forward here to your plank. From your plank position, you're going to come over onto the knife edge of your left foot. Plant the left foot strong, making sure your shoulder is just slightly away from your wrist. You're going to push your left palm away from your left foot and inhale your right leg up. Reach up through the chest towards the ceiling and inhale your right arm up. From here, you can straighten that right leg, and we're just going to bring the right foot all the way up to the top of the mat and set it down. Inhale, keep your right arm up. Exhale, bend the left knee, grab a hold of the left foot. Flex your toes in towards your fingers. So you're like cupping your fingers with your toes. Inhale, shoot the chest up. Inhale. And exhale, pull the foot in towards your hip. But you always want to look for that action of reaching up through the chest and leaning back. Gently release. Windmill, both hands to the inside of your right foot. You're going to bring in your left knee just a little bit and stick your right sit bone or your right butt cheek back. Just going to hang out here. One more breath. Tuck your left toes under if they aren't already. Just go ahead and straighten your right leg. Dig the right heel into the mat. Keeping both hands to the inside of that right leg. So again, maybe stillness is for you, or maybe you shimmy your hips from side to side. Whatever works best. And again, really focusing on all of these sensations. Let's go ahead and flatten that right foot again. Spider your fingertips in front of your right foot, right toes. Tuck your left toes under. And you're just going to come all the way up into a half splits pose here. For 3, 2, and 1. You're going to hover your hands up off of the mat this time. You're going to reach your fingertips forward using your core strength. Very gently step back with the left foot. Inhale, lunge. And exhale, plant the palms. Step back, plank. Lower, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. We'll do it all on the other side. So inhale, round forward to plank. Come to the knife edge of the right foot. Push the right palm and the left foot away from each other. And inhale the left leg up. Inhale the left arm up. Straighten that left leg. Let's go ahead and step it all the way up to the top of the mat. Bringing your right knee to the floor. Keeping the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee. Grab a hold of the right toes. Flex the toes into the hand. Inhale. Reach the chest up. And exhale, pull the foot in towards the bum. Gently release. Windmill both hands to the inside of that left foot. You might need to walk your right knee in just a little bit. And we'll hang out here. You can shimmy the hips from side to side. Tucking the right toes under if they aren't already and straightening that left leg. So always looking for length. So really reaching out through the crown of the head, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and again, lengthen through the low back. Let's go ahead and flatten the left foot. Tuck the right toes under, pick up the right knee, spider your fingertips forward, and we're going to come all the way up. Half splits pose here. Reaching out through the crown of the head, hover the palms, and from here, reach the fingertips forward towards the front, and very gently step back to your high lunge. Inhale, find length, and exhale, plant the palms, step back, downward facing dog. So from here, we'll go ahead and make our way into Wild Thing. We've warmed up through the legs and our backs. So let's try it out. Left leg lifts, bend the knee. You're going to come forward into your plank, so you're high into your right tippy toes. Once your shoulders stack on top of your wrists, you're going to lean over to the side and bring and tap your left toes behind you. So maybe you bend the knees here, and then inhale, shoot the chest up towards the ceiling, finding your Wild Thing. Reach your fingertips towards the front of the room. Maybe bring your hand behind the head for 3. Nice deep breaths. 2. And 1. Gently release. Come back. Downward dog. Pedal it out. We'll do the other side. So inhale your right leg to lift. Bend the knee. Come high onto your left tippy toes. Round forward. Find your plank. Lean your weight to the left. Tap your right tippy toes behind you. Maybe you bend the knees here. Inhale. And exhale. Reach the chest towards the ceiling and the pelvis. 3. Maybe bring the hand behind the head. 2. 1. Release. Bend the knee. Roll back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And we'll go ahead and start to wind down this class, even though it is a winding down class in general. We'll start to close our practice the way we began. So go ahead and step your left foot to the top of the mat, and then turn all 10 toes to point to the middle. So now we are sideways on our mat. Toes are in and heels are out. Let's exhale, fold, and just hang out here a moment. Inhale, push your hands into the mat, and exhale. Go ahead and take your peace fingers, grab a hold of your big toes. Inhale to find length. Again, reach out through the crown of the head. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Pull up on the toes. And exhale, dive in. Gently release, flush it out. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. From here, you're just going to heel toe your feet to the side of the mat. Coming into your wide-legged straddle, you can bring your forearms to the mat if you'd like. Or if you'd much rather, you can come down into frog. Just holding it here. Nice deep breaths. If you're still in your straddle, just walk your fingertips back and sit yourself all the way down. Inhale, find length, and exhale, take your right hand underneath your left leg. Inhale, and exhale, lean to the right. You can always take that hand behind the head and lean back. Open up that chest. Feel the opening in the side body, and legs are nice and active. Gently release the grip behind the head if you have it, and inhale, come on up. And we'll just switch sides. So take your left hand underneath your right thigh. Inhale your right arm up, and exhale, lean to the left. Taking any variation you wish. Lean back. Inhale, reach up, unravel, bring both hands up, inhale. And exhale, just fold forward, just for good measure. Let's come on all the way up. You're just going to gently bend the knees, draw them closed. You might have to make your way back onto your mat. We'll go ahead from here and lower. So dig your big toes into the mat. Inhale, find length, reach up through the chest. And we're going to lower for a count of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Show your low back some love. Bring the feet to the mat. Push through your feet, pick up your hips, shift your hips to the left. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Drop your hands out to a T and drop both knees to the right. Gaze to the left. Come back through center. Plant the feet. Shift the hips. Pick the hips up and shift the hips to the right. Draw the knees back in towards the chest and drop both knees to the left this time, gazing over the right shoulder. Bring your gaze back to center. Draw your knees back in and up. Last piece of work, double wind relieving pose. Wrap your arms around your knees, or maybe you grab for your heels. Squeeze here for 3, 2. Let's take a nice big inhale. And on your exhale, gently release. Extend your legs out wide, arms out wide for your Shavasana. Resolving to be still, avoiding the need to fix or fidget. And of course, showing yourself a moment of gratitude for taking this time to practice showing up for yourself. So feeling free to stay here for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.